when Melody asked me to come and speak to you, I asked her what she'd like me to say. And firstly, she said, can you tell them about where you work and what the government's position on this is? But then please also tell them your own story of your journey and how you've got to where you are today. So to start with my professional interest in today, I'm Head of Enterprise Education at the Department for Business. And the department as a whole is focusing on how it can help people to start businesses and for those who have businesses to help them to grow and to employ other people and create jobs and deliver growth within the economy. Now, we know that many people don't think starting a business is for them. They're either scared that they can't attract the funding or they won't make enough money, or they feel they don't have the right level of experience or the right skills. So my team work with people right from primary school to try and instill that spirit of enterprise through to universities. We work with offenders, ex-offenders. We work with people who've worked in the forces who are now looking for a new career. Oh, sorry. And we work right across all of different age ranges and lots of different settings. What we do know is that men are twice as likely as women to be involved in entrepreneurial activity. We also know that women are 5 times more likely to become self-employed because of family reasons. So the example the Mayor gave us already about somebody needing to provide childcare, and they actually stumble into entrepreneurialism rather than actually setting out to start a business. Usually there is a more personal reason behind a woman starting a business than for men, where the reason is generally financial. So they're looking to make a profit. Obviously, as you've said, Melody, not all men, but our statistics show that there is a huge variation in the motivation behind the reason why men and women start a business. The other thing that I've seen, and which research backs up, is that when women run successful businesses, the impact is not just on the economy. So it's not just about creating jobs and delivering growth within the economy. They actually tend to look to support their local community and their family and the people around them. So that it has a much broader impact for society than just generating growth. So 20 years ago, we had 800,000 women-led businesses in the UK. We now have 1.3 million, and that has grown by 23% just in the last 5 years. So I hope this boot camp will be the first step for many of you in starting up your own businesses and achieving your dreams and fulfilling your potential. So that's the work bit. So for the personal bit, I'll just tell you a little bit about my education and my background and how I got to do the job that I do today. Again, I have something similar to the Mayor in that this job I'm doing is the first job that I've ever volunteered to do within the civil service, and I absolutely love doing it. My childhood I was brought up on living on benefits. We moved around quite a lot. I stayed at school much longer than most of my family, and I was 14 when I formally left education. At 15, my family were living in bed and breakfast in Brighton. And at 16, I got a job, and it was really exciting. It was selling fish and chips on Brighton Pier, and I was paid £1.20 an hour for that job. And for the next few years of my teenage years into my early 20s, I worked mainly in retail, worked in a coat factory, did office cleaning, all those glamorous types of jobs. But when I was 21, I was pregnant with my first child, and I thought, actually, I want my child to have better opportunities and to know that there are other things that they can do in life. So I enrolled on an evening class, and then over the next 10 years I went to evening classes whilst raising 2 children and working in a range of part-time jobs. I graduated when I was 30, and then that's when I feel my career started, because that's when I began to work in the public sector, and I've had quite a range of jobs in that sector as well. But I now have the privilege of doing a job that I love, where I can influence government policy and make sure that we are investing in people who had similar starts in life to me and to help them to achieve their dreams. And within that job, I get to meet inspirational people almost every day. I would say Melody is one of those people who I actually met in my first week in the job. But often it's meeting the people who are taking part in the programmes. When you hear their stories and the journeys that they are on and where they've come from and where they're aiming to get to and why they want to do that and the difference they want to make for their family and for their community, it is absolutely inspirational. It was quite easy for me, once I decided that I wanted to do something different, it was very easy for me to do that because my mum, who's in the audience with me today, from day one, told me I could do anything that I wanted to do. She absolutely believed in me. I hope that all of you have your own personal cheerleader who is telling you the same. If they're not, I think Melody will do that for you, and I hope that the boot camp will help all of you to gain the tools and the inspiration that you need to fulfil your potential. I'm absolutely delighted that you invited me along today, and I just wish you all the best of success. Thank you.